Name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. Today, I'm going to talk to you about why you are audited, the real reasons why you're audited by the Internal Revenue Service. I shoot these videos right at my home. My office is across the street. If you want to see me in a real pretty tie, I've been on the national news, oh God, probably 10 times in the last 4 months. So you can see me in a coat and tie, and you can see my interviews going at 77737irs.com. You'll see, more importantly, my team of former IRS agents. I've worked around 10,000 cases, and between myself and my team, we've worked thousands. I can't even tell you how many cases we've worked. We are national experts in these subjects, and I do these videos for 3 reasons: so you don't get ripped off. Number 2, you get insider information about IRS. And you know, most people on YouTube, they're either looking to hire or they want to do this themselves, which is fine with me. Many of these videos I shoot are just kind of public service. So today is more of a public service. You know, we do IRS audit representation. We're very good at it. But I just want to tell you the real reason that you get audited. First of all, if you want to know why you get audited, you can Google that, and you're going to get a hundred different answers why you're audited, and they're all right. Everyone knows why you get audited, but there's one really important reason why you get audited, and that's what I'm here about. I'm not talking about whether you have foreign accounts, you end everything in zero, and all the yada yada stuff that's out there. The reason most people get audited is because of their DIF score. That's DIF. It stands for Discriminatory Index Function Score. That's what that stands for. It's been around for a long time. What is it? It's an IRS algorithm that reads your tax return. Why is this important for IRS? Because they want to have low-hanging fruit to go out and to make sure they're getting dollar for dollar monies for their audit. So let me just tell you how this works. IRS goes ahead and scans your return, and boom, it pops up with a DIF score. The higher the DIF score, the most propensity you have of being audited by IRS. They look at the income you put in, and they look at every dependent, exemption, and credit you're taking, and everything that's out of the norm raises a flag. Boom, 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 boom. Now, just because you're raising flags does not mean your return get audited. Let's say they're saying, we have enough room to audit all the DIF scores that have a DIF score of 120. These look really good for audit. What they do is they take these batches of returns and they send them down to local offices in a region in which those RAs will look at the case and make a determination, in fact, whether those are audit worthy. We have somebody on our staff, Herbert Cantor, you can look him up, CPA, revenue agent, appellate agent, used to look at these cases and send them back up and say which ones are audit worthy and which ones are not. So what happens, those batches of cases go back up to the service center for assignment. Now there's one more issue you have left. How many cases can that local office audit? So let's say that office can only audit 20 cases in a given 3 months. They're going to take the top 20 cases and send those back, in fact, to get audited. So they're looking for the low-hanging fruit. So your DIF score is an indicator to IRS you were over the national average far more than you should have been, and as a result, you're probably going to get a nasty gram from Internal Revenue Service. But with that said, that doesn't mean that that's right. So I just want you to know that is why most of the time, even though you can Google why is your tax return getting audited, this alone is the #1 reason you're audited. And you heard this from a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I would love a subscription because YouTube says we need subscriptions to kind of move up. If you give me one, I'd appreciate it. Leave me a comment. welcome to ask me a question. If you're going through an audit, we have got people on our staff that can really help you take care of your audit needs. Thank you very much. I hope this was good information, and I do appreciate the subscription. I'm at 504. Yes, baby.